Shut up and sit down.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Cave Ninjas here. Today I'm making a video that is going to trigger the majority and please the minority. Before you get fully torqued and completely triggered, give your boy Cave Ninjas a chance to explain. My goal with this video is to open people's minds and see the possibility that Call of Duty Infinite Warfare is a fantastic Call of Duty. Now here's the deal, guys. To weed out some of those people that are going to immediately dislike the video, we're going to start off with a clip, okay? And this clip is starting right about now. Yeah, right about now. Okay, here we go, guys. So, this first clip, I just want to kind of show off how exciting and invigorating playing Call of Duty Infinite Warfare is. And after we get done watching this clip, we're going to compare it to a boots-on-the-ground Call of Duty, okay? So as you see here, I'm flying about, I'm somehow surviving. I have no idea how the hell I'm surviving, but let me tell you, it is super fun, man. Like, just this gameplay alone is so fun. When you're actually in that situation, you're super panicked, you're trying to take on multiple guys, you're boost jumping here and there, sliding everywhere, trying to get out of people's views so you can keep mowing people down. This is the type of gameplay I love. If you're not into that, alright, I hear ya. But just give me a chance here, okay? Let's look at this other clip, alright, of Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered. Now, as you can immediately tell, we're obviously moving a lot slower, and that makes sense, it's boots on the ground. We're running through the good old building here, la-di-da-di-dee, we see a guy, we kill a guy, hoopity-ha-doo, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Kill another guy. Ooh, yay, you know, I got a sparkle camo on my gun. It's real exciting. Oh, look, we got another kill. I'm super pumped out here. I'm so excited, man. Oh, I missed a guy. Let's run up on him and see if we can get this dude. Oh, here we go. Oh, there he is. We got him. Alright, guys. I wanted to share those clips because if you're somebody that honestly thinks that the last clip you just watched of Modern Warfare Remastered is more exciting than the clip of Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, then there's no way I can reach out to you and prove to you that Call of Duty Infinite Warfare is a great game. So right now we're looking at some of the features of Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. So, you know, we have the supply drop weapons, which, let's be honest, there's a lot of things about Call of Duty Infinite Warfare that aren't great. And I definitely can agree with that, okay? Some of the cool features, we have, you know, the divisions, the little teams that you can be on. We got the guns you can unlock while you're progressing through each division. We have some cool variants of weapons. Weapon variants itself is a very, you know, trigger type of deal when you bring up weapon variants. Right now we're just kind of going through some of the maps. We were looking at some of the score streak variants, which I think is pretty cool. In my opinion, a lot of these maps are really solid maps for a Call of Duty game. A hell of a lot better than Call of Duty World War II. That is just my personal opinion. Now, some of these maps that they brought in the DLC are absolutely fantastic. This Terresta is probably one of the most beautiful maps in Call of Duty. Remake of Rust, fantastic. Scrap. Scrap was an awesome map. Also, a little earlier you saw Dominion, which was a remake of Afghan from World War II. Another great map. There you go, guys. Another thing that Call of Duty Infinite Warfare did was they were the first ones to have the beta for the game battles right in-game, which was awesome. Here's some of the, you know, specialists, you could call them, the rigs. I thought the rigs were really cool in Infinite Warfare. Something unique, something different. I mean, it was a lot like Black Ops 3, but a lot of the specialist abilities were a lot different, and I honestly was impressed they could even think of different things to come up with. The score streaks in Infinite Warfare were pretty lame, but that goes for almost every single Call of Duty besides Treyarch games. Right here, I just wanted to show off how easy it is to unlock the DLC weapons. You only have to play 20 games with burst guns. In, you know, Call of Duty World War II, you have to complete like 80 games just to unlock one weapon. Right here, these classic weapons, Infinite Warfare actually gave me a reason to prestige. One thing I hate about Call of Duty is that there's never a good enough reason to prestige. I just don't care. But unlocking classic weapons was a really good idea to keep the player base prestiging, you know, and keep playing. I really liked how you could unlock classic weapons. We also saw a lot of really cool tactical and lethals in this game that we had never seen before. The perks were pretty generic, mostly from every other Call of Duty. There was definitely really crutch perks like Dead Silence, Dead Silence was super overpowered because not only did it do your thrusters, but it also did your footsteps, unlike Black Ops 3 where you had to have 2 perks to be completely silent. One of the really unique things about Call of Duty Infinite Warfare and just Infinity Ward in general is that you can usually change the announcer's voice. It's really neat. It's kind of cool how each Call of Duty developer brings different things to the Call of Duty every year that comes out, you know? We get different things from every developer. Right here, we're just going into Zombies. Zombies was really solid in this game. I mean, I have absolutely no complaints. The maps were fun. They definitely didn't take a serious approach to Zombies, but that's okay. You have to remember that every single Call of Duty is not going to be the same, and developers are going to try out different things to see what works and what doesn't. One of the reasons why I think people hate Call of Duty Infinite Warfare so much is because it was the last Call of Duty game in the cycle of boost jumping games. You know, we had Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, we had Call of Duty Black Ops 3, and then we had Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. People were so worn out from boost jumping from Black Ops 3 that people really didn't want to see it in Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, but it's what we got because it's what Activision wanted. And you have to remember that, folks. It's what Activision wanted. It wasn't necessarily what the developers of Call of Duty Infinite Warfare wanted, but it was just something that, you know, had to be done because Activision said so. You know what I'm saying? They the boss man. They the boss man. Right here, I'm just going through the camos. You know, something that Call of Duty World War II doesn't even really have. These camos in this game were absolutely awesome, dude. I freaking loved it. You know? They had so many damn camos. They had like 200 camos. Like, I don't even know how that's even possible. The reason I'm showing some Call of Duty Advanced Warfare gameplay right now, this stupid blunderbuster, man. This stupid blunderbuster. I couldn't even find a game, so I had to play in freaking private match, or I mean custom match with bots, you know? But the reason I'm showing this gameplay is because, to be honest with you, I didn't like every boost jumping game. I didn't think every single one was good. Advanced Warfare wasn't really all that great. I honestly thought it was I thought it was good at the time because we had never seen it in any other Call of Duty. But to be completely honest, it's pretty garbage. Pretty garbage. Alright, guys. Now, in this next clip, right, I just want to show you. Like, compare this to Advanced Warfare. This game was super smooth. It had the movement like Black Ops 3, which went over way better than the movement in Advanced Warfare. Advanced Warfare's movement was just asinine, okay? The DLC weapons in Infinite Warfare were absolutely fantastic. The DLC maps were absolutely fantastic. The DLC guns. I loved how you could have little keychains on your gun. I can't exactly remember what those little things were called, but it just added some cool custom ability to the game that we had never seen before. Something that, in my opinion, Infinite Warfare did really well is a lot of new customizable things within the game that we weren't able to do in other Call of Duties, and we haven't been able to do in other Call of Duties since. And obviously, we're talking about Call of Duty World War II, because that's the only game that has come out since Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. But yeah, guys, I mean, the people that hate on this game, I understand. And I understand why you hate weapon variants. But in my opinion, weapon variants really added a unique feature to the game, meaning that, like, you got more weapons. You know, when a DLC weapon came out, you had a lot more chances to get it because there was more variants of that weapon in the game itself, you know? So right now, I'm just showing some Call of Duty Ghost gameplay just to really grind in your guys' minds that boots on the ground gameplay, in my personal opinion, is just not all that great. And in fact, Infinity Ward's last game was Ghost before they made Infinite Warfare, and I really just wanted to show off how much better Call of Duty Infinite Warfare looks, first off, how much better it plays, how much more color they finally added to their game that people had been wanting for quite a long time. To be honest, guys, I understand why you don't like Infinite Warfare. I get it. You don't like the boost jumping, and it was the third game in the cycle of boost jumping, and you were tired of it. But it's unfair to say that it's a bad Call of Duty just because you weren't happy with the boost jumping system that Activision basically forced down these developers' throats to put in their game. The fact is that Call of Duty Infinite Warfare is, like, leaps and bounds better than Call of Duty Ghosts. Infinity Ward's last attempt to make a good Call of Duty. Let's be honest, Call of Duty Ghosts is pretty awful, and, you know, I know some people are going to disagree with me, just like majority of people are going to disagree with me that Call of Duty Infinite Warfare is a good game, but it just is, guys. It really is. It's really unfair to put down Call of Duty Infinite Warfare and say it's this terrible Call of Duty when it's really not. It had a lot of really great features. It had a lot of really great everything. You know, it had great weapons, really unique weapons. It had great maps. It had great DLC maps. And it just really irritates me that a lot of people hate this game for no reason, in my opinion. What I'd like to see in the comments below is give me a good reason why Call of Duty Infinite Warfare was truly a bad Call of Duty. Not just because of the boost jumping. Because the fact is that there was a playlist since the beginning that you could play all the maps without the boost jumping ability, and no one played it. So therefore, apparently no one really wanted to play Boots on the Ground in the first place. And to those who say that the reason why the Boots on the Ground playlist wasn't good is because the maps catered to boost jumping, that's just dumb. Everyone, when you play on that playlist, everyone cannot boost jump. I mean, no one can boost jump, right? No one can boost jump. So, the fact is that everyone's on the same playing field. So, the maps flow better without the boost jumping than any Call of Duty World War II map. Anyway, guys, enough rambling from me here. Just onto Call of Duty Infinite Warfare Zombies. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare Zombies was epic. I really don't understand why so many people hated it. I mean, it was colorful, it was fun. Sure, it wasn't, you know, really dark and mysterious and as gory as previous Call of Duty Zombies, but it was good for what it was, guys. Right now, we're just going into the campaign of Infinite Warfare. I just wanted to show how pretty this freaking campaign was, yo. This campaign was so fun. And actually, I think a lot of people actually agree with me when it comes to Infinite Warfare's campaign. It was definitely the most liked thing about Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. The campaign was super good, guys. And whether or not you liked it, that it was so far into the future, the fact is that this kind of stuff is actually, I wouldn't say it's like accurate, but it really is going to be a thing one day. You know, we see Elon Musk already, he's building all kinds of crap to get to Mars. Like, we're going to be colonizing other planets. And this game really dives into the consequences of colonizing these other planets and letting, you know, regimes and you know, warlords take over these planets and kind of create an army to take over everything else. You know, it's really neat. I honestly think it's a great campaign. So, back into Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. We're jumping from game to game here, folks, because I really want to get it stuck in your mind here. That it's not that I think every Call of Duty boost jumping game was good. Personally, I think Black Ops 3 and Infinite Warfare were fantastic, but Advanced Warfare was pretty whack. I played a lot of it. When I actually got onto my account, I realized how much I really did play of it. I had like royalty camo for the assault rifles, for the submachine guns, for the shotguns. I was like, wow, dude, I played this way too much when I was a kid. God damn. But the fact is that it was something different. It was something new to Call of Duty, and everyone was begging for it, right? So to say that you hate Infinite Warfare is to say that you are basically going against what you said before Call of Duty Advanced Warfare came out, which was there needed to be a change. Just whenever you watch Call of Duty Ghosts, that gameplay, you can tell that Call of Duty had lost what it once was. It was, you know, a boots-on-the-ground Call of Duty, and that's fine and everything, but they did it year after year after year, and they really need to mix things up. And to be completely honest with you, I'm excited for Black Ops 4 and how it's going to be boots on the ground. I'm excited for it, but I just have to say that personally for me, boost jumping is just so much more fun. And you can really see that in the clips that I showed at the beginning of the video. So if you guys want to stay for the rest of the video, I'm basically done ranting about all that good stuff. Now I want to move on to a different rant, which is the gameplay that you're seeing right now. The one thing I cannot possibly conceive and understand is why Infinite Warfare did not just carry on with Extinction. Extinction was an awesome game mode. Not only because, you know, it has to do with freaking aliens, which I love aliens. Anything aliens. But it wasn't zombies, but yet it was a fun game mode that you could play with your friends that was kind of like zombies, you know? But it was different enough for it to be its own unique thing and not just a copycat of Treyarch zombies. But now what we see Call of Duty World War II copying Treyarch zombies. We saw it in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and then we saw it in Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. And I honestly find it a bummer that they didn't just stick with Extinction, because I thought it was a really cool game mode, and it was different than zombies, and honestly, I want something different than zombies. We're gonna have zombies year after year after year. It's like, come on, I want a different game mode than just zombies, goddammit. And I understand they brought Extinction back for like the last zombie map in Infinite Warfare, but that doesn't really count. I just really wish they would have stuck with this damn game mode. And that's my rant for this, guys. If you guys watched the entire video, I thank you. I love you. Y'all wake up happy. Y'all wake up happy, damn it. Y'all live your dreams. Go dominate the goddamn world. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.